Hello and welcome to Tallinn in Estonia. Game day 2 in Group H. Estonia face off against Czechia as we see the results from the first set of games in Group H. A remarkable comeback win for Estonia over Slovenia. Czechia getting the victory over Sweden. So it means that our two teams here today currently sit in first and second place with a 1-0 record. One of those two teams will be at the top of the table after this opening international window here in our qualification to the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2027 in Qatar. There are 32 teams in Europe currently battling it out for one of those spots in Qatar. They will be reduced to 24 teams after the first round, with the top 3 from each group going forward. So what that means is a victory and a 2-0 record in this opening window will be a great step forward to a top 3 position. Results will carry forward, though, into the second round. So every game vital, as then the teams will be cut down even further in that second round, with 12 teams from Europe advancing to Qatar and the World Cup. So there is the Czechia team out onto the floor, an experienced lineup for them. We'll get into some of their key faces a little bit later, but it was a good victory for them in that opening game, 97-80 over Sweden. And some experienced members of the team, guys like Thomas Satoransky, facing off again. As we see the hosts, Estonia, now coming out onto the floor. What a remarkable game for them. They trailed by 2 with 3 seconds to go in regulation. Henrik Drell got the score to send the game to overtime. And then on a weekend of incredible finishes in the Basketball World Cup qualifiers across the world, Estonia trailing by 4 points with 11 seconds to go in overtime, scored, stole the inbound pass, hit a 3 of their own, and Yonari Yonasar sent the game back to Estonia with victory, making the go-ahead 3 with just 2 seconds remaining. So a remarkable win for Estonia, a great opportunity for them to go to 2-0, playing here at home in the Unibet Arena in Tallinn. And it is a packed house to cheer them on. And we're going to take a break while we have the national anthems of both teams. First Czechia and then Estonia. Two teams then that have not been regular competitors at the World Cup, with a great opportunity to go 2-0 in qualification here. Estonia have never made it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup. For Czechia, they've been once in their history, a quarter-final appearance for them in 2019 in China. So a great opportunity for these two countries. As you see our officiating crew there, it is Martin Orozov, it is Zafer Yilmaz and Silvia Nazali in charge of the game. So the starting lineup for Czechia: Truban, Satoransky, Pedika, Balint and Karnik will make up the 5. 6 players for them in double figures in that victory over Sweden. Your Satoransky, Pedika, Senhal off the bench, Balint, Karnik and then Kislink in off the bench as well. A deep team for new coach Lubos Barton then on the sideline. As you know, a famous face in Czech basketball, former NBA player, former mainstay for the Czechia national team. Their opponents, Estonia, they will be going with Drell, who was the star in that victory. Kervis, Konoto, Sonk, Ilva and Kulame, who made the 3 to seal the game in that victory over Slovenia. There is the man on the side, head coach Ranula, the man on the sideline for Estonia here today. So Estonian fans in attendance, they will be ready for victory here today. These are two countries that know each other pretty well. They both played at Eurobasket in 2025 and they were both in the same group. So they faced off this past summer in Group A. Both teams were actually eliminated from the competition in that first round. They finished 5th and 6th. But it was Estonia that won that battle between these two nations at Eurobasket. Teams out onto the floor then here in the Unibet Arena in Tallinn. Group A action upcoming and FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifying. The road to Qatar 2027. And we see the Estonian players huddling before making their way out onto the floor. Christian Kulame and talking it over. His matchup possibly against Tomas Satoransky will be an interesting battle. Two bigger guards going at it. These are some great individual players. And as we said, these two teams will both be riding high. Czechia, good victory over Sweden. For Estonia, despite trailing for long stretches against Slovenia, that remarkable comeback and win in overtime surely will have their confidence riding high. There is their lead man, Henrik Drell. Henry Drell had a huge game, as we mentioned, in that victory over Slovenia. 29 points for him, 6 rebounds, 6 assists as well. Welcome to Tallinn. It is Estonia against Czechia, off and underway. Opening possession controlled by Estonia. They wear the blue uniforms, Czechia in the white. Man-to-man defense. This is the danger man, Drell. He's going to be guarded by Satoransky. As Estonia look to go to the inside. Good defense from Czechia, and Satoransky comes away with it. So, designed play. They tried to look for the little back cut. Wasn't available. As now Satoranski controls it. Holds out the palms as if to ask where he's supposed to go. Into that low block. Little spinning finish is good. And the opening score of the game goes to Karnik and Czechia. Now Estonia use that high screen, go cross court. Drell trying to find some room, goes to the fadeaway. Henry Drell gets his team off the mark. Said he must be full of confidence. The man who's playing for Badalona in the Spanish ACB this season against Satoranski, who plays for Barcelona. Satoranski with a beautiful feed and an easy score. To the delight of Lubos Barton there. It is Martin Perka with the score. Good defense from Czechia. Organised, communicating on that pick and roll as it goes out of bounds. There we see Satoranski, the no-look pass to the open man under the rim. Great basketball. You see that communication of Satoranski there, the way he's talking to his teammates, making sure they're organised. Estonia just managed to get it inbounds. The kick out, open three, comes up short though. As Ilva couldn't get the shot to drop. Possession. Sideline. Satoranski at the point then. Off a couple of screens, gives it up. Good clean look for Czechia, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, it's going to be another open opportunity. Both though bouncing clear. Ballant it was, unable to get the shot to drop. As Kulame has it. Plays that little handoff, nice pass to the inside. But the finish bounces clear for Kervis. Satoranski gets into the lane. Satoranski kicks it out. Extra pass. Open look. And this time, no mistakes. Czechia moving the ball beautifully. And the three is good for Karnik. 5 for him. As Thruban walls up. The offense just too good on that occasion. It is a nice finish from Ilva. Both teams looking with some rhythm offensively in the early stages. Thruban gives it up to Satoranski. Satoranski, cross-court pass, the open man in the corner, and it's good. Back-to-back triples. Martin Pedeka it is that knocks this one down, and a great offensive start for Czechia. 10 points for them in 3 minutes, and he's going to force an early timeout here for Estonia. Frustration for them as the arena goes silent here in Tallinn. Let's listen in. There we see these highlights. Satoranski pulling the strings, the assist off the penetration, then the cross-court pass to Pedeka as well. And time and space because of quality of the passing from Satoranski here. Couldn't have designed it better, could they? Czechia on the road, tough crowd, a lot of momentum for Estonia, and they've started really well. There is the visiting fans with their flags. So out of the timeout, what will happen for Estonia here? Kulame gives it up. into the hands of Drell. Drell passes to the inside. And now he's got the step. Drell glides in and gets the finish to go. Foul plus the basket. Henry Drell spent some time in the US in recent years at the G League, the Windy City Bulls, in one of his destinations, but a great finish there. Yeah, Ruban just wasn't quite there in time to take the charge. So Drell with the score, and we'll go to the line as we'll see this first substitution for Estonia then. The number 21, Janari Yunusar, comes in. He replaces Ilva. Free throw doesn't go, but Drell's going to get his own rebound. Collects the loose ball. Now he'll attack against Ruban. Draws some contact. Will stay at this end. When you are trailing, it's exactly these type of plays that you want. Strong drive from Drell. Good defense though from Ruban. There he is, heading to the bench. Quick jumper on the inbounds is good. So Konotsuk gets his first points. One of those double-digit scorers he was for Estonia in their win. As Czechia have it. And the wide open man is Kisling, who's fresh into the game. Thomas Kisling, who is a big scorer. It's the opening basket on his first touch, pretty much. Points continue for Czechia. Konosuk kicks it. They thought about the three, and now Kulame throws it to the far side. Drell's going to get a good clean look. Can't get that one to go, as a foul will be called on the number 8. No, I thought it was against Kurvis, but no, he drew the foul. It is against Senhal, who is in for the first time for Czechia. So let's see Coach Barton's opinion on that one. Here is Kulame. Kulame looks to the inside, but it's taken away. Saturansky on the foot race, and he dunks it home. Saturansky, you know, the years are lifting on him, but as a young athlete, he was up there with the best of them. Still got some legs left. Getting the dunk in transition as Kisling hits the foul to stop the transition play. Smart from him. But there's the anticipation. Saturansky is not going to be caught. Rebound. Eventually falls to Czechia, and again, going to be some broken play here. Saturansky looking to push. Hands it off to Kisling. Kisling loses it. And great defense from Drell. But a wide open look. Senhal. Another triple for Czechia. They've started the game brightly from beyond the three-point line. Third three from them. Estonia with some room. They will work it around. Kulame trying to find somebody. Gives it to this near side. It is Yunusar. Then great interplay. The cut is good. Konotsuk with the score. 4 for him. Great team play from Estonia. To the inside it goes. Karnik rolls out on him. And Estonia looking to run. Kulame gives it up. Pick and pop. Wide open. String. And it's Estonia with the momentum now. The 3 is good for Treja. First points for him, but you can see what a threat he is. No hesitation there. Now he's going to switch on to Saturansky. Pass to the inside is deflected. As Karnik trying to establish position with the mismatch. Substitutions coming in quickly for Czechia. First time we'll see Svoboda on the inside for Czechia. And more substitutions. So Svoboda and Balint are in. for the Czechs. There is Svoboda. And it's on the other side. It is Toom, the number 10 for Estonia. Is another three is good. Trier once again knocking it down. Valent gives it back. Kissling dancing with it. Back to Valent. Valent for three. Doesn't get it to go. And only one guy winning that rebound as Konotsuk was up high. Here is Pasoya. Pasoya getting into the lane, takes the contact, and will shoot two. So Krish speaks to the bench. And you see Pasoya getting deep, draws the contact. First foul on Krish. So more substitutions. Johan Lips comes in. He replaces Konosuk, who has been in fine form in the first couple of minutes. Really impressed with the performance of Konosuk. 4 points, 2 rebounds. And the first free throw is good. Two of two, and it's a 1 point game here. Kissling gives it up, gets it back now. Good defense from Estonia. Kissling fouled on his way to the rim. Now, there's some frustration, but you can see the foul. First is good. Kissling steadies himself. Second bounce is clear. Krish with the offensive rebound. Kissling doesn't hesitate, fires the jump shot. And a foul is going to be against Estonia, so it will stay at this end for Czechia. Out of bounds. A long time we've spent at this end of the floor. Still 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Coach Barton working that sideline. As Senhao gets it, tries to throw the Nolan pass. Defense was ready for it, but shot clock reset. Oh, the referees are going to talk this one over. Now the question was, did Estonia gain possession? If they gained possession, and the shot clock should have been reset. If they didn't, it may be a shot clock violation. Great work from our crew. There's some experienced guys out there, though, as you'd expect. You know, referee Yilmaz and Horozov are both especially experienced members. So they have discussed it. They said that there was no possession gained by Estonia, so the shot clock should have carried on winding down. Therefore, it is a shot clock violation. Martin Krish and Coach Barton don't agree. Comes in then, and Estonia have it. So you're at the point, gives it up. Now he'll get it on that far side, pick and pop. Pass wasn't a great one, and a foul. Kissling will be frustrated, and Traya did extremely well there. It wasn't a great pass. It kind of forced him to try and drive the baseline. He did well to draw the contact against Kislink. Question is he going to be rewarded with shots here? Kislink has picked up number 2. It is going to be 2 shots because the Czechia team are in team fouls anyway. So substitutions. Samora in, Sataransky back as well. As Tom heads to the bench, the number 10 for Estonia. Kasper Traya at the stripe. Traya 11 points, 2 of 3 from 3, 5 rebounds as well for him in that victory. Over Slovenia. As he makes both. Ties us 20 apiece here in the first quarter. Sataransky goes up high against the mismatch. Look at the pass once again. The weight from Sataransky, just perfect. Knew that Svoboda had the offensive reach to be able to snatch the ball in against the smaller defender. On this near side, Yoasar pick and pop again. It's that same man, and Traya feeling it. He's made from both sides to give Estonia the lead here. 23-22, high scoring first quarter. Sataransky finds Senhal, now gets it back again. Sataransky stops, fires the 3, misses badly. Shot clock still winding down, but Estonia pick it up. Go immediately to the inside, the little spin move. Bounces clear. And a foul is committed to stop transition by Lips. Great opportunity there. Yoasar, it was that had the chance on the post up. So Lips' foul, puts it on the sideline. Svoboda goes out. And substitutions, there will be Zidic that comes in for Czechia, and Kurbis in again for Estonia. Short jump shot is good, and Patrick Samora gets his first points. Back and forth game here at the back end of this first period. Over to the far side. Now it's Asoya getting it back, firing the 3 is good. Martin Pasoya knocks it down. And a timeout is going to be called. Good find. From Yunus Risma on the assist. Czechia will talk it over. 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Both teams got great contributions off the bench. The offenses are both working extremely well here. 26-24, high scoring first period.
We play 45 down for him. Sati is in the corner.
Senhal will be the entry man. Czechia have it. token defense up the floor for Estonia. They've got one foul to give. Will they use it yet? Probably not. Defense is switching as it goes to Satoransky on that low post. Satoransky will be the playmaker. You know, there'll be movement around him so he can find an open shooter. I mean, they couldn't have drawn it any better. Where was the defense? Fell asleep there. Somebody missed the assignment because Senhal has made 2 threes now. He's already made 1, and you give him that much time and space. It is a big breakdown. Shot clock is off. Chance to hold for the final possession for Estonia. Pasoya has it back. Pasoya trying to find somebody. They go to the corner. The ball is buried with 3 on the clock. Forced 3 is good. Well, no room whatsoever, but from nothing, Yunus Risma knocks down the 3. It was not the way they designed the play, that is for sure. But Risma, look at this, heels on the line, had nowhere to go. Satoransky couldn't have got any closer. You can see him just glance at the time and realize he's just got to throw it up. Makes the triple, and that is the difference between these two teams. So at the end of the quarter, it is Estonia 29, Czechia 27. Yeah, where are the numbers? Great shooting from both teams. You know, everything above 50%. Highlights from that first 10 minutes and a lot of offense from both teams. Chance for us to take our breath, as we said. You know, it is a lot of contributions already. Trier needs the scoring for both teams. He's got 11 points personal. A couple of threes in there. As a more balanced scoring effort outside of him for Estonia. For Czechia, Senhal has 6. Karnik 5, Svoboda 4, Kisling 3. A host of guys. Both these two teams, you know, have deep rosters that they can contribute. There is our leading scorer, Trier, knocking it down. But the 3-point shooting for both teams exceptional. We saw 9 threes in that first 10 minutes between the pair of them. Use that QR code then to download the Courtside 1891 app. If you missed it, just search wherever you download on your mobile device to follow along with all the scores, schedules, streams, and more. As the players come out onto the floor for the second quarter here. Some changes that we'll look into as Czechia go with Zidik, Zamora, Hruban, Satoransky, and Pedeka. And then on the other side, Estonia will have Threl, Kervis, Risma, Kulame, and Lips as their 5. Quick foul. Satoransky draws it. Nice little recognition from him. He said, you know, he's still got those jets, doesn't he? Satoransky beats the man, elevates at the rim. First foul on Risma. 2 shots here for Satoransky. Makes that one 3 points now, 5 assists already in this game for Satoransky. As he goes 2 of 2, and we are tied once again at 29. Already had 5 lead changes in this game. That's the beautiful spin move and finish. Oh, the Estonian bench like that from Lips. Just spins between 2 defenders. First points for him. As a foul is called on Estonia. That is against Christian Kulame. Here we see Lips spins and gets all the way to the rim. Great work for him. Satoransky along the baseline, finds Ruban. Can't knock it down. So it is the referee originally pointed in favour of Estonia. The Czechia bench was frustrated, but referee Mazali realised she just pointed the wrong way, calmed everybody down, got to the right call. It is now Satoransky, Czechia with the ball, clocked under 5. He's going to have to make something here. Beats the man, the runner is good. Satoransky with the score. 4 for him in this first minute of the second quarter. Drell loses it, another turnover. Czechia looking to run. Satoransky trying to draw the shots. He's asking for the coach's challenge, but as we've seen, coaches don't like to use it in that first half. There's Drell, just loses control of the ball. Good defense from Ruban. This is Satoransky at his best, taking responsibility, creating it from nothing on his own. First foul for Drell. Pick and pop. 3 rattles home for Zidic. And Zidic knocking it down. Both teams continue with this impressive shooting display. 5th 3 for Czechia. Matches the 5 makes of Estonia. Kulame between 2 defenders, can't finish the putback. And a foul is called. The question is, was it on the drive or on the rebound? I think it was on the rebound. Came a little bit later. There is Kulame, and there's a foul there. So the foul was against Zidic, drawn by Kulame on that original drive. So he is at the line now. Number 77, the captain of this Estonian team. Makes number 1 for his first point. Two of 2. There's changes for Estonia. Ilva back for Riismaa. Satoransky now. Feed to the inside. Ruban beats his man, gives it back. Well, the finish doesn't drop for Zidic. Now he's going to get it where he wants it. Oh, Zidic passed up the 3. Perhaps should have taken it. Just made one. And now Estonia, 5-on-4 advantage. Defense is recovered though. So Kulame. And look to the inside, but good anticipation. Pedika with the steal. Here comes Satoransky to Ruban. Ruban fouled and will shoot 2. They have done well in turning these steals into transition, have Czechia. Foul against Kononsuk. And Czechia have that 1-point advantage here. Ruban to the line. First trip for him tonight. Gets the shooter's touch. Wojciech Ruban then. What a performer he has been for this Czechia national team. Makes the second. Satoransky heading to the bench now. Senhal to replace him. And will the offense come from for Czechia? Not necessarily the points, but the creativity. So Satoransky is so key. Speaking of creativity, here's Drell with the pass. And then a foul on Ruban. Just his second team foul. So no shots yet for Estonia. line possession for them. Off the screen, Konosuk's jumper doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. Won by Czechia. The bounce pass to the inside. A lot of bodies, but the catch and finish was good from Karnik. Looked like he was surrounded, but made it look simple on the finish. As Kulame pulls the play. Looks like 4 high. They have to get to it quickly here. Pick and pop. Oh, an offensive foul is going to be called on the screen. Well, Treya commits it. Perhaps didn't need to. First on him, and Czechia just working their way into a lead here. It's up to 5 points now. They did have a 9-point lead, but that was pretty early in the first quarter. As coming the other way, Kulame goes up high. Drell can't take it in. The putback, no, is good. Will assist off a missed dunk for Drell. Marcus Silva puts it home to make it a 3-point game. Senhao using the high screen. Foul on the drive. Team fouls means this will be 2 shots. There we see Thruban having it rejected. And Ilva lays it up. So Drell heads to the bench. Everybody changing, so we'll check Czechia, then have Ruban, Pedica, Senhao, Balint and Karnik on the floor. There is Richard Balint back into the game. Samora looks like he's a little shaken up there. Maybe, is it a blood injury? That's why Balint has come in to shoot the free throws for him. Estonia have Treya, Diosa, Konosuk, Ilva and Kulame. So Balint gets 2 freebies from the line. Czechia warned about touching the ball after it's gone through the basket. Kulame at the point. Gets it back again. Flare screen. Running into a brick wall there. Konosuk perhaps should have looked to kick it out. Takes the tough shot. Fails to score as Huban has it. Back into the hands of Balint now. Wants the screen. Trying to find the room. Balint steps back, takes the tough triple. Doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Tipped back by Ruban. Balint again. Can't get it. And again, Ruban tips it out for his team. Great work. So now Senhao looking around. Wants the little ghost screen. Senhao will take a 3. And at the 3rd time of asking, Czechia knock it down. Senhao makes it. But what play from Ruban. Twice keeping the ball alive for his team. Great work from him. Here is Senhao just dancing with it, getting the room and knocking it down.
Mis meie tahame teha, me oleme kõik kuradi 2 meetri kaugusel kordades, kõik välja põrkuvad paljale nende oma. Ärge olge kuidas kõik oma nurkades, näidake, et me oleme ka suuremad. Jälle, korralik ajast, ole valmis just. Nad võivad sealt ülevad käe vahele panna, et seda paanitakse üle.
Three-point shooting from both teams has been superb throughout in this game. Estonia 5 of 8, 63%. Czechia 6 of 13, 46%. It is Czechia that have this lead, currently sitting at 8. As they come with pressure up the floor, Estonia just managed to get it into Guillaume. And now they can organise their offense. Guillaume gets it back on that far side. Into the low post they go. Czechia tried to challenge the three. Foul, and his basket is good. Well, Ruban was caught under the rim, had a long closeout. Was a little late, and Ilva knocked down the three. The foul was called. Free throw doesn't go. And Senhal grabs in the rebound. That is Senhal. Giving it to this near side. Kisling back into the game. And feed the post up. Nowhere to go for Karnik. A little lost there. There's Kulamate. Extra pass now. Got to the corner. Pass as a foul is called, and looked like Thraja was going to get the three away. And line possession. Oh no, is that team fouls? Was that the fourth or the fifth? Satoransky back in, good breather for him. It'll be end line possession, so that is the fourth foul. Now free throws from now on for both teams. As Kulamay bullets it to the corner. Thraja trying to find the room. Little jump hook doesn't go. And Satoransky, so composed as always, brings it down. Backs it out, uses the screen. Satoransky to Kisling. He nearly loses it. Satoransky to Balin. Good defense though. It's taken away. Kulamay behind his back. Trell with the hammer. Well, it's Ilva, in fact, that got the slam. Great work from Kulamay to get the steal and the pass. A three-point game. Satoransky holding and waiting at the top. Now he's got to make a play with the shot clock winding down. Satoransky turns, fires, makes it. Oh, he's been so good in those low clock scenarios, has Thomas Satoransky. 8 points personal now for him. Keeps that lead for Czechia. As Thraja gives it up, gets it on the pop. Thraja for three, he is fouled and will go to the line for 3 shots. And Karnik doesn't like the call. There we see Kulamay behind the back. And the crowd ecstatic as Ilva gets the dunk. 9 points now for Marcus Ilva. And the leading scorer for Estonia. Kasper Thraja at the line, makes his first. 12 points for Thraja, has 3 free throws. Remember, he's fouled shooting the 3. 2 of 2, an exceptional game for him so far. makes all of them. And will go out. Quick blow as he's replaced by Lips. Two-point game. In favour of Czechia, they have possession. Quisling has it. To the inside, and again, that great pass from Satoransky. Pedica it is. That is the recipient. And it looks like Coach Barton says, let's keep running that same play. Pass to the corner, finds the open man, and the three is good. Konusuk makes it. See if they do go back to the same offense. No, different one on this occasion for Czechia. Here comes Quisling off the down screen, wide open. Rhythm shot for him, just like a drill that he's done so many times before. Quisling makes it. It's now Estonia trying to find that room. Guillaume fakes, goes right, off the glass, misses. Chance to run here for Czechia as a foul is going to be called. Yoasar commits it. Team fouls though, so Balance will go to the free throw line. Two shots for Ballant then. So 2 as he goes out. All of his points from the line. Senhal back in. Last 2 minutes, 20 seconds here. High scoring first half. Estonia looking to the inside and the reverse for Ilva. Great execution again. This time is Estonia finding the man wide open underneath the rim. Quisling draws the switch, gives it to Satoransky. They're trying to move everybody around. Satoransky now to Senhal. Senhal with some room to exploit, fires a three and buries yet another one. Senhal moves to 12 points personal, 4 of 4 from 3. Ilva tries to respond, doesn't. Rebound goes to Estonia and it's put home by Konusuk. Great work on the offensive glass to keep it alive. It was Yoasar that made the play. Konusuk finish it off. Quisling beats his man, can't finish though. Konusuk now looking to push. Slows it down as the defense has recovered. Another three is good. Estonia torching the nets. They make another one. And it is Konusuk once again. That one moves him to 12 and brings up the timeout from Czechia. 54 plays 53. What an offensive performance for both these two teams here in Tallinn.
Set a screen for him. Oh my God. Cedar, high, flat. They will switch. They're 5 fouls. Go at
Last 58 seconds of this first half then. Czechia have it, they beat the pressure. Now, more control. They get it safely into the hands of Thomas Satoranski. 8 points, 8 assists for him. There's 2 more points is good. Lips has it. But a whistle and a violation. So foul against Lips. Let me see. Oh yeah, just ran into the man, didn't he? Into Kisling. What a first half for Satoranski though. 10 points, 8 assists, and a double-double in the first 20 minutes here. He will surely see the ball yet again. This time it's in the hands of Kisling. Now Senhao, back to Kisling. They'll move it on to Senhao. 4 of 4 for 3. Drives in, finds the open man, and it's put home by Zidic with the little push. Last 10 seconds of the first half. Czechia open up that little bit of a lead once again. And a turnover. 3.7 seconds remain as Estonia mishandle. No timeouts left for Czechia. There's the turnovers. Kisling gets it back. Senhao will fire from his own half and nearly makes it. So what a first half for both these two teams, but Czechia will take the 5-point lead into the locker room. At the half-time, Estonia 53, Czechia 58. And we see teams heading to the locker room. Some tremendous offense from both teams. They'll both be talking about how they can slow down these percentages. You can see the numbers. You won't find too much better than that at halftime at any level. Rebounding, there's not been many to be had. But the one battle that isn't there is those turnovers that Estonia have scored more freely than Czechia. That has hurt them. Leading scorer already, 5 guys into double digits. Treya, the game's leading scorer, got going early with a couple of pick and pop threes, and he's been great. Best plays of the second quarter. And there's plenty to choose from. Beautiful drive and finish from Lips to start him off, but Satoranski, how good has he been? First as a scorer, then there as an assist man, finding Zidic. 8 assists, 10 points for Satoranski already in this one. A rare defensive highlight there as Ilva goes at both ends, first with the block, then with the putback. Senhao, though, has been devastating from beyond the arc. 4 of 4 before he missed that late heave to end the half. There has been responses throughout, though, from Estonia. Every time they've needed a play, they've made them to keep themselves within touching distance. Remember, it's an Estonia team that came back from the depths to record victory over Slovenia earlier this week. Can they do it again here? Trailing Czechia at the half, although it is only a slender lead on this occasion. There is a little push shot from Zidic to end that first half, as it is 53 plays 58. We're going to take a break from Tallinn then. We'll be back shortly.
Get this body size. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks.
Waiting time. teams over the limit. You have got to be kidding me!
Croatia reset their offense. Estonia behind his head and finds Ruzic under the rim.
The Israelis have numbers. Well, here we go, Sorkin. Oh my goodness, Lila Tough. Good night. Roman Sorkin in transition.
By Ursak. And a little bit of a highlight reel. And it is. Not sure how he caught it, but he did. First 2 points for him.
Fofana. Back to Rocek. To Shimada. Glides through. No one there. Oh, batted away. What a defensive stand. Markovic meets him at the penthouse and swats it away.
And a turnover, Harding, he has numbers. Who's he gonna get it to? Oh, goodness me! Flushes it home with one hand. Mateusz Panitka, the Kapitan for Poland.
Fourth turnover of the game for Serbia. Drives inside with the two-handed thunder for Fofana. That's a big play. Might be Kununchuk to drill for the lob, and he's going to tie us up. Hand it back to Fofana, floating halfway, gets it to go. Salim Fofana with the half-court buzzer beater. I am in a stunned moment here. Oh, it's been thrown away by Hrovat. Kuhlman for three. No way! You are kidding me! You are kidding me right now! Unbelievable here in Copa. Has that really just happened? Estonia lead by 1.
Throws it up. Olashenis spills it. Sardiunas for the win. Oh my goodness! Lithuania make it on the buzzer. How? Simply just how? The basketball gods favor their most loved child, Lietuva.
Are you kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
I'll go attacks to close out. Beat Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
sulle Artur ja kes tahab ka oma panuse treeneri arengustipendiumi anda, siis vahepeal tuleb ekraanile QR-kood, mis viib teid õigele lehele, et see panus anda.
Kõik algasid põlvest ühest söödust. Alates 2018. aastast oleme liikunud ühes rütmis. Eesti korvpalliliit, naiste ja meeste rahvuskoondised ja roheauto.
Halftime here in Tallinn, and what a first half it was. Offensive display from both teams in their opening 20 minutes. There you see the numbers of Andres and how he has an impressive three-point shooting record there, 4 of 5. The only miss was the heave from the half. He is not alone though, one of 2 scorers alongside Tomas Satoranski, who has double figures for Czechia. Satoranski 10 points and 8 assists, but you know, Pedica with 7, Karnik 7 of his own as well. On the other side for Estonia, Konasuk has 12, Ilva 11, but they're led by Kasper Treja, who has 14 points. As both teams really have been putting points on the board, and I'm sure the discussions they'll be having right now and moving forward is about the defensive end and how they might slow down their opponent, because whoever can do that first surely is on their way to victory here today. Unfortunately, can't hear into that timeout. So Coach Vanala with some words for his team as we see the Czechia lineup out onto the floor. Well, if you want to follow along with the World Cup qualifiers on the road to 2027 and Qatar, download the FIBA World Cup qualifiers app using that QR code on your screen right now. This Czechia out onto the floor already. They have Satoranski, Pedica, Balint, Karnik and Kislik out there as their 5. As they are joined now by Estonia to get us underway in the second half. There is Karnik, who started brightly for the Czechia team, as it will be Estonia possession to start us off. Ilva enters to Kulame, Konasuk Drell and Kurvis will be the 5 out there for the Estonians as they look to go into Konusuk, and he is immediately fouled by Kisling, who has got the nod for the starting spot, has just picked up his 3rd foul very early indeed in the second half. So Coach Barton looking on. It is Konusuk to Kullamäe. Kullamäe back to Konusuk. Isolated on that far side, tries to get some room, fires it up, and gets the beautiful soft touch. Konusuk gets first points of the second half then. Satoransky looking around, they're trying to go to the inside, get Karnik that touch. Here he is, double team's coming. Manages to avoid it as Balint takes the 3. But doesn't get it to fall. Kullamäe playing against that physical defense of Balint. As the 3 bounces clear. Haven't seen too many missed 3s in this game from either team, as Satoransky nearly has it taken away. Squares up, beats his man, puts it to the inside, and a foul will be called. 2 shots to come for Karnik. Just the control, the composure of Thomas Satoransky, because he picked up the ball, he got into his steps. I'm not sure if, you know, when he did that originally, he had the intention of passing to Karnik. He had to sell a fake one way, pass the other. There's now Karnik at the line. First is good. Two of 2. Konusuk gives it up to Drell. Drell's been quiet for his standards so far. Got an early 3, but just 4 points. This could be another one for him, and it is right on cue, isn't it? Henry Drell. And if you did not catch the game against Slovenia, he was the star. 29 points for him in that overtime victory. Quiet first half, but can't keep him down for long. Pedika kicks it out. 3 is good in response. Big hit from Czechia and Thomas Kisling. That's why he's out there. As Drell is going to get another look. Doesn't fall, and the rebound battered before it gets to Satoransky. Straight to the inside as Kullamäe commits the personal foul. So, substitutions, we'll see. The leading scorer for Estonia in that first half, Kasper Treja in. Line possession for Czechia. They get it into Kisling. Kisling to Satoransky. Now action will happen. Satoransky has nobody available, attacks himself. Now gives it up to Balint, who steps to the side, fires a 3 and makes another one. Czechia knocking it down. 10th make from beyond the 3-point line for them. First for Balint. There was a high degree of difficulty on that one. As Drell loses it. Satoransky picks up the loose ball. Eyes up for him as he kicks it. Another 3, but it doesn't go. Chance for Estonia now. Kullamäe gives it up. Treja, his triple is good. Well, Treja is a guy that knows how to put the ball in the basket tonight. The make from him is his 3rd triple. Five-point game. Balint waiting for Kisling. Kisling is fouled. drew it well there, Kissling. Took the angle, knowing that there was going to be some body contact from Konotsuk. Uva heads out, as does Goulamé. Substitutions. Brings Pasoya in. Satoransky finds the inside and a foul. Svoboda, it was, and that draws it. Already the double-double now for Satoransky. 10 points, 10 assists for him. This might be number 11 if it's 2 shots. Yeah, Durrell just got him on the arm, didn't he? The speed of the pass from Satoransky. So 2 shots here. Martin Svoboda. Takes his time. Too strong on the first. Not close as Truban looks on. Krish as well on the left. Svoboda didn't look comfortable on that first free throw. Lines up the second. Softer touch there as he gets the drop. It is a 6-point game. It is Pasoya. Pasoya beats his man, kicks it. Treya goes to Durrell in the corner. Durrell back to the top. The 3 is good. Yunusar making his first 3. First points of the game for him. Satoransky. Oh, another feed. Satoransky just pulling all the strings. Beautiful look as Balint gets it. How many times have we seen him off those little flex screen actions being open, as Satoransky just so good at delivering it on time. There you can see 12 assists now for the FC Barcelona point guard. Pasoya goes to the corner. Durrell out of bounds. Satoransky, what a game he is having. And you can see the confirmation of the double-double as I was referring to. He'll go out for a well-earned break here. Just a superb play from Satoransky. The defense turns his head, doesn't even see the pass coming. Just free reign for Satoransky to make the pass. Pedica to the inside, Svoboda. As it tipped away, quick hands from Pasoya. And line possession for Czechia. E3 from Pedica, too strong. Offensive rebound though, Balint. He's in no hurry. They find Senhao. Senhao to the inside. Look at the way the ball's moving. Truban frees himself, fires the triple, makes another one. Count it for Czechia. Another make from beyond the 3-point line. First for Truban. You can see 3 of 6 for Czechia just in this quarter alone. Pasoya kicks to the corner and Durrell, I think it was, loses it out of bounds. Wasn't expecting the pass. Seven-point advantage for Czechia then. They have some momentum here in this third quarter. 14-11, they lead the period so far. Senhao looking around, finds Balint. They'll think about trying to go to the inside. It's a poor pass and a tough call there. Crowd don't like it. I didn't see a lot of contact. Sometimes when we see the replay, show how difficult it is for the referees. They often get it right. Yunusar with the personal. Well, yeah, there's just a little shove against Pedeka before he jumps. Not much in it. You can see what the official called. Yossar. It's a confirmation of what he did, as it will send Pedeka to the line. First gets the soft touch. Hardin Pedeka. 8 points for him. 2 of 2. And a 9-point lead for Czechia. Largest lead of the game, tied with it. They got this advantage in the second quarter as well. So Pedeka goes out. Estonian crowd trying to cheer for their team, trying to get them involved. Said they're used to coming from behind. As Pasoya pulls up against 2 defenders, doesn't get it. Rebound taken in. End-line possession. Lips felt he was fouled. He'll keep the ball though. Great elevation from him. The quick hands from Svoboda. Three is good. Kick out, Balint moves it on. Oh, what a take from Senhal. The catch on the move beats the defender. And it is going to be jumper. Good. Balint off the screen, gets it, makes it. So timeout called. Czechia get the score, keep that scoreboard ticking over. Estonia want to talk this one through. They've got to refocus here, getting frustrated with a couple of calls they feel haven't gone their way. Let's listen into the timeout. Some of the highlights then. Satoransky pulling all the strings. Done everything offensively for Czechia in this game so far. Scoring, assisting. The quality of those passes to the inside. Thomas Satoransky, a double-double. Look at those numbers. 4 of 5 from the field. 10, 12, and 3. That is an incredible outing for a game, let alone with 13 minutes still left in this one. Traja gets the ball, gives it up to Kullamäe. Estonia, where would they go out of this timeout? The pick and pop with Traja has been good so far. Here he is, giving it up. Wants it in the low post and collects it as he is fouled by Balint. Good adjustment from Czechia to take away the 3 from Traja. In the first half, he was able to pick and pop and be left open. Here he is, giving it back to Kullamäe. Kullamäe had him open. Eventually, he gets it on the high-low pass, and Traja finishes it off. $19 now for the big shooting forward from Estonia. Ruban to Senhal. Senhal lining up his man. gets into the lane, spins, tough shot. Great defensive rebound for Estonia. Good response for them out of the timeout. Jonasar falls to the floor. Nothing in it, I don't think. Senhal, just in the wrong place at the wrong time there. Good rebound from Lips. Not team fouls yet, so Sandai in possession. Kulame to bring it in. Foul is going to be against the 31. Krish from Czechia. No smile from him. So it's got to be available. Konosuk eventually is open. Krish thinks it came off the Estonian last. Into the hands of Kulame. His jump shot doesn't go. But a foul on the rebound. Substitutions. Both sides with some changes. Balint it was that committed the personal foul. He heads to the bench. So Lips will go to the line here for two. And Risma and Satoransky are the two substitutes, one from either side back into the game. Henry Drell there looking on as Lips fails to convert the first. 2 points for him on that beautiful spin move. Gets the second to go. It is Senhal. Senhal handling the pressure from Kulame. Gets it back again now. Gives it to Satoransky. They want the low post with Krish, but the pass goes out of bounds. Little frustration. A rare mistake from Czechia in those scenarios. A 5-point game then. So this time, as the point, it's Risma. Giving it around into the hands of Treya. Risma, strong drive, gets it to go. Good work from Risma off the drive, gets all the way to the front of the rim and makes it a one-possession game. Satoransky takes it wide now, uses the screen from Krish. Defense is switching, trying to take away Satoransky's threat. He'll step back for three, and Satoransky now is making threes as well. Oh, he has done everything for Czechia. 13 points now. As Kulame looking for Treya, finds him. Treya kicks it. Lips back to Treya, that's what he wants to do. Catch and shoot, but bounces clear. And Senhal attacks into the lane. Senhal puts it on a plate. Ruban's finish rolls out. Rebound won by Estonia. Kulame pointing around. Trying to get his team organised. Treya screens, pops, fires. Doesn't make it, and another foul on the rebound. This time it's called against Estonia. I think it's against Konosuk then. Officials are talking this over. I'm not sure what they... Oh, they go to the monitor for a review. I'm not sure what it is we're reviewing here. So let's have a look. There's the three. There's a push in the back from Lips. Clearly a foul. Second look, just watch to the left of your picture. Inside of that one. They were just checking who was fouled. So it was the confirmation that it was Ruban, because the shot was up and it was no, there was no possession. It means it's two shots because the team foul situation of both teams. And I think the officials needed to confirm who it was that was fouled, which was Wojciech Ruban. So they get the right man. Ruban goes to the line for two here. He makes the first. And makes the second. Inside the final 50 seconds then of this third quarter. Kulamay has it. Finds that far side. Riesma to Drell. Long two for him. The foul, I think, is going to be against Czechia from the reaction of Senhal. Good work from Konusuk. Getting that position on the inside. Draws the foul against Senhal. First is good. Konusuk continues with his strong individual game. 15 and 5, as you can see. Makes a pair. Czechia beat the pressure. Senhal controls, waits, lets the action happen. Now they go to the inside. Satoransky's pass, though, turned over. Kulamay inside the final 15. Trying to make this even closer for Estonia. Crucial opportunity here. The end of the quarter. Konusuk's got to go quickly. Gives it up. Riesma to the corner. Comes up short. Not a great shot to end the period for Estonia. So at three-quarter time here, we are still very much alive. Estonia 74, Czechia 80. A close game as we expected. Two teams coming into this one having won on opening night. The shooting percentages stay high for both. Great three-point shooting, 22 threes made between the two teams. Some of the plays from that third quarter then. Czechia started to open up an advantage as Estonia, that felt like they were hanging on for some parts. Henry Drell with a rare make here today. Both teams knocking down threes when given the opportunity. Treya continues with his hot game, keeping his team in it. But it is an advantage for the visitors right now. 6 points. It is 80-74. Although, as I keep referring to, the comeback victory for Estonia against Slovenia shows that they will be alive. They trailed by 4 with 11 seconds to go in overtime in that game and came back to win. Download courtside 1891. Streams, schedules, scores, more throughout the basketball season, national teams and more. So the fans looking on here in Estonia. It is a great crowd in the Unibet Arena. They will want to see their team come from behind again and record a famous win. How happy will they be with a 2-0 start for Estonia in World Cup qualification? Remember, their country has never made it to the FIBA World Cup. Czechia have been there just once in their history, but one of these two teams will move to 2-0 in the group after this first international window. Fives back out onto the floor. Czechia have it to open us up. It is that Satoransky versus Drel matchup that started the game. There is the 5 for Estonia. Out onto the floor. Krish curls, was open, wasn't found, as now Zidic moves it on to Hruban. Hruban's little pull up, he loves that spot. Can't get it. Rebound though is going to stay at this end with Czechia. Two Estonians almost fight each other for it. Neither is able to bring it in. Krish and Hruban took it over. Konosuk frustrated. This team couldn't get the possession. Satoransky takes it, drives, kicks to Senhao. Senhao was lights out in the first half, made his first 4 triples of the game. And Czechia going to get another offensive possession here. Krish brings it in this time to Zidic. And now Hruban for 3 is good. Well, took 3 chances for them, but Czechia make another one. Get themselves the 9-point lead again. Estonia will have to battle once more. Zorisma has it. Back to Kulemäe. Kulemäe kicks it to Drel, gives it back. Now Risma has it rejected, but illegally, according to the official. Zidic closing out is called for the foul. Great defensive work from Czechia. Just kind of caught the fingers on the big swipe. 3 shots to come then for Risma. Crucial points available to Estonia here. Referees are going to talk it over again. Just waiting. I think it's the confirmation of who the foul was on. Kulemäe out, Yunusar in. Risma it is, they'll shoot from the free throw line then. Makes number 1. It is points like this, so crucial when you're coming from behind. Free opportunities from the stripe as Risma makes the first 2. And the third is good. Perfect 3 of 3 from him. 6-point game as we started this 4th and final quarter then. Satoransky organising his team. Wants Krish to screen. Krish sets the heavy screen and it's an illegal one. Well, Krish is annoyed, but I think when you watch the replay, it's a clear foul. Durrell is moving, and Krish does not get there in time. Possession back. Saturansky talking to Zidic. I think made a mistake with the play. And Zidic heads to the bench with Krish. Riesma seen some time in the second half. Usage has gone through him as he gives it up to Konosuk. And now Durrell, the pass to the inside. Treya gets the score. He has been the hot hand for Estonia today. Credit the pass from Durrell. And Treya, you can see, 21 now for him. Back to a 4-point game. Yeah, you could see the feed. Treya collects and finishes well. But then picked up his third. Well, no travel. The three from Balint doesn't go. Riesma with the rebound. Oh, has it tipped away? Fight for the loose ball. Bodies on the floor. Great work defensively there from Karnik. He's just talking it over. Karnik with some great effort, though, to snatch this loose baller. It's a hand on it there cleanly, and then fights to grab in possession as well. Coach Ranela frustrated. Four-point game. Estonia's possession on the arrow with the tie up there. Still a long time left. 8-10. As the referees make sure they get the shot clock correct. Full 24 for Estonia. Treya collects it, gives it to Riesma. Riesma hands it off. This little weave play. Yanasar into the lane. He's guarded. Treya on the little dive. Draws contact. Switching defense from Czechia. Took away the threat of the weave, but good recognition though from Treya and from his teammates. Saw that he had the advantage. They allowed him to roll into that low post and successfully found him with the mismatch being guarded by Balint. So Treya earns his trip to the line, but first of all, after the fourth foul against Kisling, we are going to have a timeout called. So it is Czechia that call it. It's a 4-point game now, 2 free throws to come for Estonia, so it could well be a 2-point game. Closest it's been in a while. A strong fourth quarter so far for Estonia then. As we've kept referring to, it's an Estonian team that is used to playing from behind. As we see the rebounding by quarter for both teams. It's been a pretty evenly fought game, this one, across the statistics. Points in the paint identical, just 2 points in it for second chance. Points after turnovers is in favor of Czechia. They have 15 in comparison to 8 for Estonia, but that's because there's a 10-6 difference on the turnovers. 3-point shooting, Estonia have made 12 threes, Czechia 11. Free throw wise, 16 makes for Czechia from 18, 15 from 18 for Estonia. So, all round, it is pretty close, and that is why there's just 4 points, maybe less, after these free throws for Treya. Been a very impressive performance from him today. Kasper Dreja, 26 years of age. 6'8" forward, plays for Napoli Basket in Italy. And he goes 2 of 2. So 81-83. Satoransky fouled by Drell. Sideline possession, Kulemet. Satoransky goes to the low block. Oh, the foul is going to be called against Drell because Karnik fell to the floor. Drell frustrated with that one. Just a little reach in. I hadn't have done that. Team fouls. Will still be sideline possession. Ilva comes in for Drell, who's just picked up number 4. Just a couple of minutes for him on the bench. He'll come back probably about 5 minutes, maybe 4 left. Satoransky collects it high, guarded by Riesma. Riesma tips it away and he picks up the loose ball. Now he's got numbers. The Riesma can't finish. The follow doesn't go. Pedica tips it out. Well, Konasuk frustrated. 2 point-blank opportunities for Estonia there. Great defense from Riesma. Quick hands to tip it away. First to the loose ball. Didn't have the awareness that Konasuk was with him. And then the putback just kind of rolled out of the hands of Konasuk. They will keep possession though, Estonia. Kulemet and Drell, 2 major parts of their team on the bench right now. Dreja remains in. Here he is setting the screen, rolling to the rim. Not needed. The basket is good. Jonasar lays it up and he'll be at the line for a bonus as well. Jonasar ties it at 83. Came off the screen. Defense late to rotate. Kisling, I think, is going to foul out on that one. There is the score. The crowd delighted. So it is 5 on Thomas Kisling. He goes out. Short cameo for him today. Only just 13 minutes, 8 points for him in that time. Senhal comes back and the bonus gives the lead to Estonia then, 84-83. Senhal has it at the point. Now Balint moves it on, Pedica for 3. Doesn't get it, another offensive rebound for Czechia. They've been great on the offensive glass. Yes. Satoransky feeds to the inside, power move, and 2 shots to come. Karnik just too strong on that low block. You can see. Riesma goes out. What a performance it's been for him in this second half, replaced by Kulemet. As the free throw doesn't go for Karnik. And second can tie the game at 84. Karnik waits and gets it to go. Another tie here in Tallinn then. Kulemet gets it back. Looking for the high screen, finds the rolling man, and Traja done everything. Oh, what a danger he's been. He's been popping in the first half, making threes. Now the defense is switching. Traja on the roll. Gets it to go. 25 on the game for him. 2-point advantage for Estonia. Satoranski. Over to Balint. Balint finds Sinal. He turns it over. Here comes Estonia with momentum, with the crowd behind them. Kullamäe quickly organising. Surely he's going to go to Traja once again. It is Konusuk to Traja. Traja fires, and he is fouled. 2 to come from the line. The hot hand for Estonia. Kasper Traja, they keep feeding him. He keeps coming up with plays. 25 points personal now. Karnik is the man who's called for the foul. Traja, 7 of 9 from the field, 7 of 7 from the line. A 26 efficiency in his 24 points. And what's more impressive is the team is plus 13 with him on the floor. In a game they lead by only 2. But he has his first miss from the free throw line. Second is good for Traja. 26 for him. Look at those numbers. 3-point lead for Estonia now. 13-4, fourth quarter in favor of the homes team. Estonia playing some crucial defensive possessions at the right time as they're going to get another stop. Kullamäe brings it down. Crowd getting into it. Will they go through Traja once again? He rolls. They don't give it to him yet. Yunusar trying to find somebody. The 3 misses. Traja can't take in the rebound. Ilva, it was, failed to convert as Lips comes back. And Traja gets a well-earned break. Surely he's not going to be out for long here. Maybe a minute before he comes back. For Estonia, they've got Drell on the bench as well. Satoranski has to be controlled though. Here he is with the ball. Satoranski, 13 points, 14 assists. Takes the 3 and buries it. Wow. How do you guard him? Satoranski, you guard him close. He's he gets past you and finishes at the rim. You give him too much room, he can make the pass. And now, if you give him that space to try and fill up the inside, he'll knock down the 3. Ties us, 87. Lips to the inside, it's rejected from behind by Balint. Big time play on the rotation from Richard Balint. There you can see him rotated down, times it perfectly. He'll stay with Estonia though. Satoranski fired up. He likes the defensive play there. With 5 on the clock, teams will head to the benches. Timeout called by Estonia. 4:33 left in this one. It is 87 apiece. Now, Estonia have called this so they can try to organise a good shot with short time left on the clock. This is a crucial opportunity for them, and you know, they've got the opportunity to use a timeout here. So there is the largest lead for either game. Czechia had that 9-point advantage in the second and third quarters. You can see Czechia have spent the majority of this game in the lead. Estonia playing from behind as they did in the victory against Slovenia. But they've got this crowd here to cheer them on. It has played a factor, that is for sure. And now the question is, can they get over this final hurdle? A lot of time left for both these two teams. Out of bounds then. They get it in to Konosuk. Konosuk attacks, goes high and kisses it home off the glass. Great work from Konosuk. Put the pressure on the defense by attacking hard off the drive. There's Satoransky. Has it. Kicks it. Senhao has the step, lays it up, but it bounces clear. Senhao thought he was fouled. Play continues. Kulamai. Backs it out now. Kulamai goes to his left. Kicks it to Treya. Treya, tough shot. And it's good. Oh, it's Konosuk. Excuse me, Konosuk. Off the glass. Somehow gets it to go, and it's a 4-point lead for Estonia. Chime out called by Czechia. Not sure that's the play they designed there. Konosuk kind of got himself in trouble. It comes up with the goods, getting the score. 4-point lead for Estonia, and what a fourth quarter it is. 17-7 for Estonia here in the fourth quarter. When it counts, a 10-point advantage from them. That bench points, which was pretty close at the start of this fourth quarter, now massively in favor of the Estonians. There's a big part of that. Here's Kasper Treya off the bench for Estonia today. Here's 26 points, but Konosuk, look, puts it on the deck, attacks like that from him. And then here, drives again. I think he was waiting for the whistle, but just goes up off the glass with the score, to the delight of the Estonian fans. Satoransky with possession then. Go to this double drag. Got to be careful of man under the rim. Better defense this time from Estonia. They've given up 2 layups on that same play. As Balint will take the tough 3. Way short. And a foul is going to be called. Team fouls means 2 shots to come for Durrell. Svoboda then commits the personal, and that's not a smart response out of the timeout for Czechia. Not a great shot for them, and then to commit the cheap foul. Means it will be 2 shots for Durrell. After a huge game for him. Last time out, Durrell been quieter today, but crucial free throws right now. And a very, very important time for his team. Makes the first. Misses the second, but the rebound is going to go back to Estonia. Tipped out well. There's Kulamai, calls the play, gives it to Durrell. Durrell now. Back to Kulamai, 1 second on the clock. Kulamai's 3 doesn't go. And it bounces clear. Well, Durrell lost the handle. And wasn't a good look in the end for Estonia. There is the points this quarter, the big Estonian period so far, as Satoransky kicks it. Senhao, feet set, nothing but the bottom of the net there. Senhao with his 5th 3 of the night. That's how easy it can be. All of his points from beyond the 3-point line. Credit the assist for Satoransky once again. 15th of the night. Durrell now to Yonassar. Yonassar to Kulamai. It's tipped from Ruban. Here comes Satoransky. He's not going to be caught, is he? No! Satoransky slams it home. He makes it a 2-point game. He makes it a tied game, 92 apiece. Satoransky 18. Kulamai now deflected as he looks for Konosuk. Gets it back again. Kulamai. Skip to Durrell for 3. Is off. And the rebound bounces out. Everybody looking around. It's going to be Possession for Estonia. No trier yet coming back for Estonia. I'm surprised he remains on the bench. Look at Satoransky, first the assist. And then the run out. Beats Thorell to the ring. So it is going to be a coach's challenge here. Coach Barton is using it with 2:06 left in the game to establish whose possession is this going to be. Pedica has it and is clearly off his leg. That's going to be lost. So Estonia will have possession here. A tied game. 2:06 remains. So Pedica has it. Thorell with some good hands tips it, and it clearly comes off the leg of the number 15. So Estonia will have possession. There is the confirmation. Estonia have possession then. No challenges left for Czechia. And as the players all looking around, it's going to be an offensive foul. So the foul will go against Estonia. Czechia lose the coach's challenge, but win because a foul is committed as the inbound is coming. It's Treja's fourth. It is possession back for Czechia then. Satoransky has it. Trying to organise. They screen for Ruban. Ruban pull up, going to his right, nothing but net. How many times has Wojciech Ruban done that? Going to his right, the pull-up jump shot, 11 for him. It's a quiet 11 points, but it gives Czechia the lead once again. Konusuk trying to find some space, finds Treja. He's been hot all night, but misses a crucial three. And now Senhal will use the experience, gives it up to Satoransky. Same play for them. Satoransky off the screen, draws the switch, finds Svoboda, he lays it up and he's fouled. Another assist for Satoransky as Svoboda lays it up. Back-to-back possessions of superb offensive execution from Czechia. Well, absolutely the breakdown mentally for Estonia there. The foul on the out of bounds and how that has changed the complexity of this game. Svoboda at the line. His team leading by 4 here. Chance to make it a 5-point game. The free throw is good. Svoboda makes it. Plenty of time for Estonia, but they need scores. Kulamain has it. Goes to his right. They mishandle now. As the three from Konusuk doesn't go. Rebound. Batted around. It's taken by Satoransky. We're inside the final minute now. Satoransky won't be in any hurry. He'll use the time here. Gives it up to Senhal. And now they'll come screen for Satoransky to get it again. 7 on the clock. He wants the screen. Satoransky, ball in his hands to seal the game. Steps to the side, fires it high. Misses, but the offensive rebound for Czechia. And crucial seconds winding off the clock. Senhal back to Satoransky. Now Ruban. He'll drive. Can't finish. Estonia get it with only 18 seconds. Kulame will fire a three. Doesn't go. Tipped. Another three is up. Doesn't go. And Czechia, will they grab the possession? They do. It's a jump ball. The arrow is in favor of Czechia. Bodies all over the floor. Kulame remains on the deck. Nobody could cleanly get the ball on the rebound. Two good looks for three for Estonia. They failed to convert both. It'll be a jump ball here. We will go to the possession arrow, which is in favor of Czechia. Hands on their head for Estonia. The opportunity was there. They couldn't take it. They had 2 threes and a 5-point lead now. 5.5 seconds for Czechia. So, timeout called by Estonia. Surely all that Czechia have to do is inbound the ball safely. We've seen some wild finishes. The last time Estonia played against Slovenia, we saw one of the wildest. So they trailed by 4 with 11 seconds to go in that game and won it. Now they trail by 5 with 5 seconds to go. For Czechia, they have to get it in safely. And surely they will try to find Thomas Satoransky. So Czechia call the timeout. That is so they can advance the ball into the front court. So back-to-back timeouts, one from either team here. They will take the ball in the front court, surely, and know that they just have to safely inbound it. What a performance this has been for them. What a victory this may be, and what an individual performance it has been from Thomas Satoransky. 18 points personal, 16 assists. Incredible for him, as he has now broken the record for the global qualifiers, 4 assists in a game. He defeated Hackerson, who had 15 in the game against Czechia on Friday night. So Thomas Satoransky takes the record, breaking the record in the same window. As he has to get it in safely here, he does. And the foul comes immediately. Pedica it is that will go to the line. A 5-point advantage. Remember, points are important for both these teams because they will face off again in Czechia for the return game in Group H. So every point counts here as the first free throw. Pedica is missed. Steadies himself for the second. Misses. The rebound batted around. It goes out. It will be in favor of Estonia. So one final chance for them. And they'll substitute Treya back in. They need a 3 and they need a score. Czechia don't want to commit a personal here. He goes to Treya, he turns, can't get it away cleanly, and he comes up short. What a victory for Czechia here on the road in Tallinn. They take the win in a high-scoring game. It is Estonia 92, Czechia 97. Now the Czechia fans delighted. They go to 2-0. in their first 2 games in Group H for Estonia. What an eventful window it has been. But it wasn't to be. After the heroics of a late game comeback on Friday, they couldn't do it again in front of a packed Unibet Arena in Tallinn. And a big part of that was that man right there, Thomas Satoranski, we mentioned. He has broken the single game assist record in the FIBA qualifiers, having 16 assists personal. So there are the shooting percentages, just superb from both teams. And neither team really deserved to lose with the way they shot the ball. Assists and rebounds, so close alongside steals. There was not a lot between these two teams throughout. Treja with 26, but look at Satoranski, leading scorer and an assist record for him in a famous night in a Czechia jersey. Best plays from the 4th quarter. Well, there was a lot of drama. An early 3 from Ruban, but it was a quarter dominated by Estonia for large stretches. At one stage, a 10-point advantage for them in the quarter. They had the lead. It felt like they were going to come from behind. And at one point, they opened up that 5-point lead, 92-87, but a 10-0 run from Czechia pulled them from behind to take the lead. Treja, a huge individual game for him, 26 points. We saw him on the roll, but this man, Thomas Satoranski, was the difference. 18 points, 7 of 9 shooting from Satoranski, 2 of 3 from 3, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and 16 assists to lead the way. There is one of them, finding Senhao, who had 5 threes before, this turnover and breakaway dunk for Satoranski, part of that 10-0 run to finish the game for Czechia, to see them get victory here. Ruban with that pull-up, a strong game from him as well. But what it means in Group H is Czechia will remain unbeaten. They go to 2-0. Estonia 1-1, and then Slovenia and Sweden battle it out later today to see who will join them on that 1-1 record. Oh, well, it has been an eventful night from Tallinn, but from me, it is good night as Thomas Satoranski leads Czechia to victory, 92-97.
Amen.